Well, we're going to start off with new information this morning. The city of Pasco has been planning to renovate the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Community Center for a few years now, and it has received funding to do so, including some from the American Rescue Plan Act.
But time is now running out to use this money, and some of the ARPA funding was recently reallocated to a completely different project. Now a group of concerned citizens is planning to attend tonight's council meeting to get some answers.
The MLK Center in Pasco is considered a hub for the local community, providing educational programs, social services, and cultural activities.
It's the home of a community that's triumphed over the years. It's a safe haven. It is a very diverse center that receives everyone.
But this center is in need of a refresh.
It's out of date. It's not a modern building. And again, there's a lot of things that need to be corrected.
The city of Pasco has received federal and state funding for the project, but in June, the city council voted to reallocate $1.26 million in ARPA funds to the Boys and Girls Club in order to renovate its leased building. The president of the local NAACP chapter, Irving Brown Sr., says he and others want to know why this decision was made.
We're not out to take from you all. What we're saying is that, why did you give to them and not to this project?
After the vote in June, the MLK Center remodel budget was left with around $5.5 million.
Is it enough for MLK? Very, very likely not. These are all monies that we had requested from our federal and state agencies pre-COVID, and COVID dollars. Inflation has really eaten up on, what we had asked and received.
On July 1st, the City Council heard from the project's architects. They've come up with three concepts, one that involves a renovation and expansion, one that involves a partial demolition, renovation, and expansion, and one that would completely demolish the MLK Center and rebuild it.
Currently, the facility is not ADA compliant. There's issues with mold. There's potential other issues, right? How long would it take if we just start fresh?
I don't have a real answer for you right now because we don't have the money to start fresh.
Right.
So we would have to basically double the amount of money that we have right now to even look at starting fresh.
The architects also included a cost estimate for a renovation that would bring the building to like-new condition without an expansion. That price tag, $4.8 million.
We have an opportunity to continue working at renovating this building and expanding the building over years to come that will still give that community feel to the community.
A petition has been drafted asking council to explain why the $1.26 million was reallocated and why it wasn't shared between the Boys and Girls Club and the MLK Center. It also requests the allocation of necessary funds for the restoration project, a comprehensive plan, and engagement with the community.
Now, there is a bit of a time crunch on the MLK remodel project. The project still has $2.5 million of ARPA funding attached to it, but this money needs to be under contract by the end of this year and spent by the end of 2026.